Oh my god! This is the worst situation. What an intro to the stream. It's just me making sounds with my face.
I've noticed.
So, we're back for Motorsport Manager.
There we are.
Lee's back. Siek von Warnerless is back to full power.
Full power, yes. I still never
Holy
got...
shit, we're still in positive. Jesus Christ.
We're in the green, baby.
We're in a lot more than I thought we would have been, considering last time I left and I came back,
All the
you
money
only
went away.
had like 5 million last time when this happened.
We see, this is the thing. Are you up to date with our current ventures on how things have gone? I know that you've been on like a zoo world tour at this point.
Yeah, but that's not. See, here's the thing. That's not true. We know that's not true because Vicky was in the chat and she said I was cooking and stuff like that. So.
Who's Vicky?
Ah, you were in a restaurant world tour with you as the chef.
I don't think you're allowed to do that when you go into a restaurant for some reason.
I think it depends if you're
I
qualified.
don't think you can just go in and then just start cooking.
Ah, you can if you're not a coward.
That's what Mike does. That's what he does at his workplace.
Okay, next time we come down to Cornwall, right? We're going to do that, Mike. We're going to walk into the nearest restaurant, and you're going to walk in and just start cooking. See what happens. We will
And you're
record all
not
of this,
doing
of course.
it, and you're not doing it at the Tregenna. You're not allowed, because you're an employee.
Damn it! I was hoping I'd get around that.
No, you see, because I know this.
Curses. I've been foiled again.
So, Lee, are you up to date with our current state of affairs?
Absolutely not.
So, we built a purple engine. A, for the baseline of next year's car, and B, because, as you can tell, our blue engine is, well...
dead.
It's basically dead. It cost Lewis Hamilton 9th place, I want to say, at Phoenix.
Oh, you're blaming it on the engine.
Well, it blew up.
See how it is.
The engine blew up,
He blew
yes.
up. However, we're currently... Lewis is 6th in the driver's standings, and we are 1 point behind Williams in the constructors.
Pretty damn impressive.
So, we are...
Considering this is our first season.
Oh, we are like...
F1,
I think a lot of people might forget this is the first season.
Of F1, yeah. I think us
Also, I might
ourselves are
just know,
expected to be worse.
I think we might do well next race.
Yeah.
Or this race, sorry.
I hope we do well this race.
Well, mainly because I've just looked at the weather.
It's our usual shenanigans.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If only we had a driver who was good in wet conditions.
Oh, imagine
I can't
if
think.
we had
Who
a driver that's
possibly so
good
good?
in the wet. I mean, he's got the Schumacher surname, so maybe he inherited some of that. I mean, I don't know.
Possibly.
I've
Possibly
just
not.
realised this is... Oh, no, this is the first Motorsport Manager stream after the incident.
Yes.
Let's
I
not
feel
talk
like we
about
need
that.
to-
What's your take on this?
I feel like we need to address it somewhat.
Right.
Here's the thing, right? People say it was bad. Here's what I say. I truly believe, and I know Hamilton can do better on older tyres, right? I understand that. He can do it, and, you know, we make the joke when he says, like, oh, Bono, my tyres are gone, and then he goes and posts a past lap. But I genuinely think if Mercedes allowed him to pit, he would have beaten Verstappen.
Agreed.
So,
I know there was controversy of that, but Mercedes didn't want to give up the position. But looking back on it now, I think if he did pit, he would have gained the advantage, and Hamilton would have got ahead.
He would have gone that first place back because he's
easily,
a racer.
on newer, fresher tyres.
If give Hamilton a chance, he will claw that place back.
I think rightfully they... Because you couldn't guarantee...
Hamilton wanted to pit.
You couldn't
He even
guarantee...
said, but Mercedes
It's a
said
bit
no.
risky, isn't it?
But what if he did pit and it didn't go green flags again? They would have looked like the biggest morons in the universe.
Oh no, you're thinking of when they pitted when that safety car came out. I'm talking about when it was the virtual safety car.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
the
when he
VSC.
was expecting to pit.
Yeah, the VSC. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, you're right. Here's the thing.
And I also wasn't a fan of Toto saying, don't bring out a safety car.
Oh, no, that's...
You should not be telling the stewards what to do for safety.
Because guess what they'll do next time? They'll bring out the safety car just to
Well, no, not for the fact that.
No, to be fair,
also,
that one
when Hamilton was
ridiculous.
complaining about the safety car going too slow, and I'm like, that's the kind of idea of it. Like, it
That's the whole
slows
point of
the
the safety
pack
car, my
down,
friend.
so that the people can come out and clear the track safely.
It is,
Yeah,
but there
it's
is also an
he was
element
It's the
of it
reason that
being.
they have speed limit like reducers when there's roadworks on the road.
There's an element of it being too slow when the tyres are then far too cold and the cars don't have grip. So I do get it from that standpoint. And you
But
know,
then I thought like they were in Abu Dhabi.
Hmm.
So it's not as if it was in another country. I'd say if it was Britain, I'd say fucking hell, go faster. Let's be honest. It's cold here.
It is.
What would you say the coldest technical country track is
What in
whole
F1
of F1?
or?
I mean, it depends when they go racing. That's a
I
very
don't know.
challenging one to ask. I can imagine Russia might be quite cold.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I forgot about Russia. Yeah.
Oh,
Canada?
Rob with the engine. Well, yeah, Canada.
Canada. Yeah.
Here's my standpoint on the F1 because it's all like I got exactly what I wanted, but I hate the way that I got it, and
Yeah,
that's my standpoint on the matter.
It's a bit like a
It's
case
a
of.
safety car at the end of the day. Sometimes it works out for people, sometimes it doesn't.
I think the thing I found dodgy about it was the fact that they only let the cars and this was last minute, mind you. They let the cars that
Only the
between
cars
Hamilton
But
to
and
I
win,
wouldn't have
yeah.
liked
cars,
Hamilton winning
but
on a
not all the
safety
rest of
car.
them. No.
No, exactly.
That
I
That
would
would have been terrible.
I would have
been
hated
like-
that as well. That would have also gone down terribly.
Yeah.
Here's the thing that I think we can all agree on for Michael Massey. It was a lose-lose situation.
It was
Yeah.
a damned if he
Regardless
did,
of what he
damned if
did.
Although,
didn't.
can we take a minute and like appreciate Toto Wolff? The
Oh, yeah, I
meme
will
potential that he's produced in this 1 year
Yeah,
is absolutely fantastic.
I agree on the Toto meme
Oh.
capacity. The thing that Michael
Yeah.
could have done on my standpoint there, what Massey could have done, he could have thrown a red flag when he saw the Williams, 5-lap shootout, soft tyres on both of them. That would have solved that problem.
Yeah.
That's the only way, and I think like if you look at media and the way that people have reviewed it, if you wanted entertainment, because then you could have had a whole grid 5-lap shootout. Imagine some of the moves people will have made over those 5 laps. Sergio Perez being an absolute don, just when he got overtaken, just sending it like a champion and then parking the bus was sensational.
No, Perez being like fucking teammate of the year, that was fantastic.
Yeah. But yeah, I think like for Formula 1 it was good for them to have a new champion. It's just the way they did it.
I mean, they can't really just
kinda
pull a
sucks.
red flag. I know it sounds like, the fuck was that? Yeah, because a red flag's really for when
It's
The-
like life threat, potential
yeah,
life
the
threatening.
track conditions are too poor.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Or they need to get an emergency service vehicle on the track or something.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, no, it's happened. It's in the past. Who knows? You know, F1 next year could just be also then one of the most ridiculous things we ever see because it's new regs, baby. Anyway,
Can I say one more thing about that?
of course you may.
During that last lap, I will say on its own was a fantastic lap, but because it was the last lap of the season that decided the championship at the very last minute, it wasn't a good lap. If you get what I'm saying.
I was shaking violently the whole last lap because I didn't want to believe it was over till it was over because you know Lewis.
He nearly did get that first place back as well.
Lewis nearly got it back, and then there was just something in my mind that was just like, what if Verstappen drops it on the final corner? And he slid that Red Bull. He nearly did drop it on the final corner.
I would have laughed my ass off if he did that as well.
Could you imagine?
Because I know a lot of people were
Imagine.
like Team Verstappen or Team Hamilton. Me personally, I don't give a flying fuck who wins as long as I'm entertained.
Are you not entertained?
I mean, Verstappen
was.
did have more wins over the season.
he did. Yeah, he did. He did 10
Like,
wins.
everyone's like, oh well, Hamilton,
And
stuff like that. He's like,
yeah, and at the
he
end
still
of the
has
day,
more wins. What
And at
can you
the end-
say?
and at the end of the day, Lewis is still knighted. So
This is true.
that's Sir Hamilton to you.
I do love
Sir
how
Lewis
Toto
Hamilton.
Wolff has said like he doesn't think Hamilton's coming back to the sport now. I'm like, you signed him to a new deal. Of course he's coming back. If he doesn't come back, he doesn't get paid. That's
Yes,
generally
you're-
how it
you're
works.
right.
And then he said on Sky News that he thinks that Hamilton's coming back bigger and better than before. It's like, which is it, Toto? Come on.
Make up
I
your
will. I
mind.
will admit his little Toto Wolff's meltdown during that last lap
it
was
so
amusing.
good. Oh.
It's like, no,
Oh, no, Michael, it's not right.
I was giggling
It was
throughout
great.
that.
It was great.
The fact that as well, like it existed on its own, but every replay you watch of like the last, it gets played every time, and it's just like,
I just love. I did love it when Michael says it's motor racing. What?
yeah, it's called a motor race. But I will then, my counter argument to that, we could talk about this for so long. My counter argument to that is, why did it take till the last lap of Abu Dhabi for Michael Massey to grow a set? Anyway, we're aiming for 6th in the Constructors' Championship if we can get it. My
So we
hope
just need to beat
is
Williams.
my hope is this engine hangs on, because we can't really afford to build another one.
What are the
I mean,
original engines like?
Awful.
At this point, they're still in better shape compared to the
Reliability
Sure.
wise, but that performance hit. So here's what I'm
know.
thinking for the engine. We give Lewis the big boy engine.
Right.
We give Mick this engine.
Oh, I love you
That's
for it.
risky. How much for a new engine? Can we get a new engine
Well,
built in time?
it's
It
me and
doesn't have
Mike.
to be
Me
for-
and Mike
it
looked
doesn't-
at this. It was
Right, hang on.
Oh yeah, we've got facility boost now.
and we've also got. We could also take a risk level off.
Or more.
But we've only got one, only +1 risky bit.
No, I mean, if you look at the risk levels, there's either -2, -3, or -1. So, yes, by or more. A risk level or more off.
So it doesn't need to be the best engine in the
So
world.
how many high performance parts can you give?
High performance.
Yeah.
What, high end. I can give one high end.
Can you give the other one, which is also the
look at that.
performance
I
and
could
max
do that.
performance?
Oh, the. Hold on.
Look on what that.
Oh, yeah, I
So,
can do that. Oh, actually, I could do that, which is higher.
I mean,
I'm just thinking of that red zone. That's what I'm not a fan of.
I'm.
And obviously,
looking-
you do risk level 1.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could technically get rid of the.
That would technically be better.
It's gonna take 34 days. We've
When's
got.
the next race?
Oh,
17 days afterwards.
We got 31 days left in the season. It's pointless. It's pointless.
Fuck. Yeah, but the thing is, we've got.
Okay. Here's the thing. We don't have to make a better engine. We just have to make an engine.
Yeah,
Okay.
an engine that is.
Hear me out, right? So,
Meanwhile, while Lee's crafting the engine, I have peanut butter flavored flips.
Why have you flipped it over?
So, normal. I'm a big fan of the white fudge ones of these. I've had the cookies and cream flavor. They're not bad. Salted caramel, pretty good. Let's give the old peanut butter a try.
Okay.
Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Also,
Got white chocolate lime bar.
apparently this bag is 3 servings. The bag is 80 grams, by the way.
I'm not gonna lie, the quality of your video is really bad right now, Simon. Like on YouTube.
That's because
I don't know if that's just me or.
I'm streaming in 1080p with bit
Oh,
rate.
there we go. It was me. I've refreshed. It's fine. You were very pixelated. You looked like you were pixelating yourself. I don't know if this was a thing.
Was I in Minecraft?
It's a new gimmick now that you're doing. The pixelated man.
I am the man with the pixelated face. Speaking of which, Carnage Trois came out today.
Hmm?
The new Grand Tour special.
I haven't watched it. I will have to watch it
I
later.
haven't seen it because I've been working.
I've been watching Hawkeye. Hawkeye's been really good.
I'm yet to start that.
Very good. Got introduced to the big bad, or a big bad. Important character.
One
mother-in-law.
singular large bad.
Yeah, one large bad guy. Definitely a large bad guy.
Oh, okay. So it's a big
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
wink, wink.
Alright,
Yeah.
so I've got an idea who it might be.
8 days. Okay, so we want the performance plus 35. Let's take that.
Uh-huh.
And take 14 days just with that. Shitty hell. Unless we do green one, because they'll take less time. Maybe that.
So we could make a quali engine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How long does that take? That's going to take 12 days to make.
5 days before the race.
Hmm.
And then we could just go for some extra reliability.
16 days. Okay, that's a decent reliability. That'd be at 80% reliability. Not the greatest engine, but
Better than your base engines.
better than something breaking down.
So we're thinking this
You reckon that'd be
engine,
worth
yeah?
it? Yeah, I reckon
it.
that. I know it's not what we want, but it's what we're going to
Needs
have
must.
to do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So we're also working on this. We're literally just going max on performance to try and get it as high as we can.
Do you not want to put one over to get the reliability up a little bit, or
It will trickle up anyway.
does
Even
it?
with
I don't think it does with zero, does it?
it still has a completion time.
Yeah, because I think it's because the performance will finish before that, so then it will just auto shift over to full reliability.
Well, let's give it 3 days and let's see if it changes. That's gone up.
The reliability hasn't.
It has not. Okay.
There you
There
go.
we go.
There you go. There you go.
Done. Right. So we've done that. Pit crew.
Everyone seems okay. Oh, 61 and yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple of low ones. Then again, they're not much better.
Mm.
Yeah, true. That was fairly inexpensive for an engine. Ah, well. F2. Let's see what's going on in F2 land. Singapore, one of our best races on the calendar. Colton Herta wins by a big margin. Do you think Bugatti and Colton Herta are winning? Oh my lord!
What?
Look at
my
Bugatti's
God.
points compared to Haas.
Well, that's because they don't have to deal with us anymore.
That is true. Yeah, we did beat Bugatti last year.
Quick question: how's the HQ coming? I feel like this has been going on forever.
Because
It's
it
been going
does.
for a while.
It takes a while.
It's- how many
Getting there.
weeks has it got left?
12 weeks.
Oh, not long.
Just for the factory, though, isn't it?
3 months.
But, think, once the factory becomes level 3, we get 2 more
More
slots
stuff.
for improving parts.
That's true.
And once that's level 3, we'll do a level 3 design centre. And once we've got a level 3 design centre built, by the end of 2026, we can build a road car factory. We can start making incompetent mobiles.
Automobiles. Of course.
I question the name, but yes. Call it incompetent mobile. I would call it the incompetent car.
Hang on, can you go back to the HQ quickly?
Of course.
Buildings, new building. Which one does the gearbox?
I think the gearbox is the telemetry centre.
It's how much to upgrade that? 12 million.
12
Ooh.
million. So
How
here's
many
what I'm
races we
thinking.
got left? How
Here-
many races we got left now?
2 races. Here's what I'm thinking with the money situation. Let's hold fire on any massive investment.
Well, I think we could afford that. We could.
I I would rather hold fire for the car.
Okay.
Because it's going to take 36 weeks. It's going to take a hot minute. I don't think we lose out too much by just waiting for the car. Alright, you're a drift champion. Yeah, we're doing better. Right. 52 lap race. 40% chance of rain. Red Bull are going to do well. Alright. We have an engine.
Huzzah!
Right. This goes to Lewis. This goes...
I'm liking the undershore on the setup this one. Here's your car, there's no engine. I have questions.
Yeah, but like, sir, I have a question. So there's Lewis's gearbox. There's Mick's gearbox. Mick has a race gearbox as well. A special race gearbox. Okay.
Well, hats off to our suspension that lasted all season.
Yeah, they've definitely like held the car. You know, I'm impressed. Like some of our parts are the stuff that started the season, like the brakes, and the suspension, and we got that one rear wing. Right. To Brazil.
Oh, Rio.
The Rio de Janeiro Grand Prix. Now, what do we remember about the Rio de Janeiro Grand Prix?
Or Chip Ganassi cutting the corner and not getting
Easy.
penalised for it.
Mike knows. Mike knows.
It's been burned into my memory.
You're never going to let that go, are you?
Nope, we're never going to let it go.
No, it's in the grudge book.
David Schumacher. And he wouldn't sign for us either.
He's also in the grudge book.
Yeah, he's also driving for Chip Ganassi right now.
Ah! Another outrage in the eyes of the Dowie. Into the grudge book.
Man, these flips are really good. These peanut butter ones.
I have the salted caramel ones.
Yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty good.
Yeah, good.
I still think white fudge is my personal favourite. They've some really weird ones. Like strawberry cheesecake was a bit of a weird flavour. They did some unicorn ones a while ago, which were also a bit weird. Right. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a soggy boy real quickly. So, Rio de Janeiro. Yes. Yes. Inter's good. You will enjoy Jensen Button setup, friend. You will enjoy Jensen Button setup. I know you might not like. Fine. We'll tweak that for you. There. How does that make you feel? We don't know yet. That's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. Much like other Bullet Club. There's our one per stream. Well, at least one per stream. Who knows how many it's actually going to be. Right. There we go. Send them out. Get out. Get out. So it's only about 90 or so days till we go racing again, by the way, for F1. And I think they're back in Saudi Arabia near the start of the year as well.
Oh.
Which
IRL.
is concerning. Yeah, IRL.
IRL. Speaking of IRL, next week is Christmas Eve.
It is.
It feels like it's just jumped me. It jumped me from a dark alleyway somewhere, really.
Where you going with this?
Yeah.
I'm going. The fact
That's it. That's all we wanted to say. It's Christmas Eve.
It feels like Christmas.
Meanwhile,
is
the
just
sky is blue.
It feels like
Water
Christmas
is wet.
Yeah. It feels like.
And the country is run by an idiot.
I mean, you're not wrong.
That's for true.
Exactly. See, all truth.
Yes.
See, look, no lies detected.
Hooray. It feels like this year's just flown by.
This year has disappeared. It
Yeah.
really has.
Doesn't help that in contrast of last year.
Well, last year felt like it went on for, like, I aged 8 years in
Yeah.
1 year.
Yeah.
So naturally, you know, this year just flying past.
I've also just realised we've had this conversation before, haven't we?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
But,
Anyway.
it was funny because when I had my year review
Oh, did.
at work, I was like, I've worked here for a year. Like, when did that happen?
Yeah. It's about to be
Right.
very wet.
Well, I've eaten my flips.
Um,
I don't want to eat more.
I'll be streaming on Christmas Eve.
Well, we got to do
I mean,
we've got to do the Christmas Eve finale of our first season of F1. I'll be streaming.
No.
I have no plans.
Okay, it's only because
I'm away Christmas Eve, so
I'm at Mum's Christmas Eve.
That's fine.
I will watch it though.
I
will
shall
watch
hold
it.
the fort
I will watch it and I will put comments in the comment section.
of the chat.
Yes, to your detriment.
No. Yeah, no, I'll be streaming. Unless anything changes, because right now I have zero plan.
Yeah, I've got no plans for New Year's Eve as well.
That's true.
Because
we're
the
all
way
going to be locked
the way-
down by then.
Yeah, the way things are going, there's no point.
This is indeed Trucity.
So maybe we should do a stream that lasts until midnight.
Oh, good.
Oh, Christ.
God. Oh, please.
Unless,
no.
of course, you're working New Year's Day, but that's
I am
that's
not.
something we've had to look at.
Thankfully,
Never
I
mind.
only have to work up until the 23rd. Well, up to and including the 23rd. And after the 23rd, that's my last working day of 2021.
My last working day is the 22nd.
Mine was due to be the 22nd.
My last working day is the 31st.
Oh, dear. But my boss went to me, hey, do you mind working the 23rd? Just in case any last-minute stuff comes up. And he said, you can take an extra day off after Christmas. Yes, boss. Not a problem, boss. Absolutely. You know, if you're going to come at me with, hey, this day you weren't supposed to be working, could you work it instead? You know, following up with some good news makes me much more inclined to agree, you know? But
Yeah, like say if they came to you, like I'm always fine if someone says, "Oh, can we swap days?" I'm more likely to say yes. But if like, "Oh, can you do an extra day?" I'm more inclined to say no, unless of course you give me a decent incentive.
I've had to do a few 6-day weeks recently just because of some of our coverage. To be honest, I
Yeah,
don't mind
I
doing
don't
the
mind
6-day weeks because I'm able to like get them back later. It's, you know, it's like forward, reverse payment methodology. I'm just hand motioning at this moment, doing the doodad McJigger what's it.
I see.
I'm enjoying it, having far too much fun. It's like that was it the what was that? I think there was that song. Oh, what year did that come out in?
Never heard of that song.
They did the mashed potato, and then there was something with the hands, and I swear they did what? Oh my god, that's going to annoy me now.
Mashed potatoes and something with the hands. I don't.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who
I
does.
feel like you're making this up.
About.
Are you making
I'm
this
not
up?
making this up. No, I swear it's a
The
thing.
song with the mashed potatoes.
Well, that's
and
what
the
they do as the
hands.
dance. So I'm doing it on stream. So they do the hands. It's like,
Hang on. Let me get the
so,
string.
hold on. So this is it. Hold on. Let me know when you got the stream up.
I've got the stream.
Yeah.
up.
Okay. Yeah.
So it was this, then this. You'll see it in a second. Then this, then this, and this. I swear, the ketchup song, Bolter Rob. Thank you. I knew I wasn't making it up. I knew it. They called me a madman.
You still are.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's for true. But I knew it was a thing.
I remember the fast food song.
Oh, Pizza Hut, Pizza Hut,
Pizza Hut, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and a Pizza Hut.
Man, I can tell you from experience, KFC on pizza, mwah, sensational.
Something that shouldn't work, but it
Oh,
does.
it does. It does. So remember when they were doing the KFC pizza?
Yeah, I vaguely recall you talking about it.
It was like a gravy base and it had popcorn chicken made into it. Well, me and Lee went out with the intention on getting this pizza. And
There was me just questioning what had happened since I left KFC.
well, we went to Pitsy, right? And they didn't have it. So me and Lee, the 5,000 IQ men that we are, we got, I got a deep pan margarita. I can't remember. Did you get deep pan or did you get a stuffed crust, Lee?
I think I got the same as you, I want to say.
And then we went across the road, got a large popcorn chicken and gravy each. And then we just put the popcorn chicken and the gravy on the pizza. Infinitely better. Infinitely better.
I don't know how to feel about that, but
Well, if it makes you guys feel better as well, Bolter Rob backed me up on the ketchup song, but he also agrees that I may or may not be a madman. Right, are we on an in lap or are we still doing quali laps? I think we're still doing quali laps. To be fair,
it was.
our quali trim is nearly there, and our wet tyres are nearly at level 2. Right, so Hamilton's only
Intermediates might be more important. If you can.
Yeah,
I
well,
would recommend the intermediates. I would
they're
try
both
and get them up.
They're both coming in. Well, Lewis is coming in this lap. Mick's coming in now. Quali's now level. Yeah, so they're both coming in, which is nice. Quali's now level 3. So let's bring them in.
Go to.
Do we go to Inters? It's probably more worthwhile going dries.
I'm just thinking it's gonna be wet in the race, isn't it?
Yeah, but we don't know how long it's going to be wet for.
So,
Imagine if Pirelli and Michelin made a new tyre and they called it the moist tyre.
Oh God.
Designed for moist temperatures. Not when it's not wet enough for intermediates, but it's still a little bit moist.
When it's a bit, when it's a bit. Right, I'm gonna.
Now that is the product of a madman.
The race was 54 laps. I'm thinking soft tyre. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Right, where's Mick? Where's Nicholas? Here comes Nicholas. Charging up the hill. Yes, Mick. Yes, Nicholas von Schumacher. Yes, good. Oh dear, you don't like this setup. Do I just give you Hamilton's setup? You want lower down?
Realise this might be absolutely nothing. So I got paid from work, but I didn't get a pay slip. Is that weird?
Sometimes it happens. I sometimes don't get a pay slip, but then I go, "Hey, my pay slip," and they go,
Well,
"Oh,
obviously,
yes."
we usually get it via email because it's all done online now, pretty much.
Yeah,
As
sounds
you know,
about
we
right.
live in that world now.
Oh,
And I haven't had one since like the 7th. Was my last one, so last week.
do you get paid weekly?
Absolutely.
So
I usually get my pay slip on the Tuesday of every week, and then the money's usually in my account by the Friday.
So you haven't had 2 pay slips now. Is what I'm
Oh
hearing.
no, because I got my last one from 7th, so I got that week's.
Oh right, yeah.
So this week's I'm missing. Like, I didn't get so I should have got one on the 14th, but I did not.
Do you have some kind of manager or payroll department you can query that with?
Well, yeah, but not till Monday.
I'd probably
You can
do
see
that.
it is a weekend now.
True.
And my
I
place,
would-
It's not working weekend.
I'm the kind of person because I always like to have that kind of stuff. Like I hate
Like,
paperwork.
I look in my account, the money's there. There's also the amount that there should be, like because I did overtime, so I know that's there. More what I usually get, if that makes sense. So I know the overtime's there.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
you've been paid, but it's just the bit of digital information that kind of acts as like a proof of payment, if you will.
Yeah.
So Lewis on dry tyres on a damp track, still not as fast as Verstappen. Though to be fair, Lewis driving the Incompetent Racing Grand Prix, the IRGP 001, and Verstappen driving, the Red Bull. Let's get as much soft tire knowledge as we can. Let's just get all of that ooey gooey Mick Schumacher spun. That ooey gooey delicious just
Okay then.
knowledge. Knowledge is tasty power.
Guard it well. Knowledge is power.
Verstappen's still on
Guard
those
it well.
intermediates because, sure. Can
He's probably relying on the safety car.
Yeah.
What, too soon?
I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Mick Schumacher sets a PB, still only 12th. To be fair, it's practice. You know, we're not too worried about speed.
Yes.
It's good to see it's good to see that the tire temperature actually drops quite a bit when you're not pushing. It means that managing tire temperature shouldn't be too hard. It's always a nice bonus. Speaking of nice bonuses, Bushnell. Oh, we're gonna get level 3, boys. We're gonna get that level 3 on the soft tire. Sadly, nothing on the super soft. That would be very helpful for qualifying, but hey, is what it is. Mick Schumacher does a PB up to 10th, faster than Sergio Perez, which is nice and spicy, which is the greatest flavour in knick-knack history. Man, when's the last time I had a knick-knack? A long old time ago, your boy will have had a knick-knack. Right. Vovots. Into le qualifier. Yes. Right, how's it looking? How's it looking? Dry. Okay. We do run into a bit of a predicament here. Mick is just an unhappy chappy. Right, okay, so Hamilton didn't like the higher. He actually kind of wants lower downforce. So I can do that. Let's bring that down by a bit. Bring that down by a bit. That should get it to... That should get it to excellent. Then we need to bring that back to there. That will do beautifully. Super soft tyre. Mick can't make up his mind, I swear. Right, so he wants the car to understeer a bit more, or oversteer a bit more. It was great there. So about there. And then we click that back a bit. That's great. It was good there. So we've gone too far. So let's bring that to like there. Maybe. It is indeed Maybelline. And then we need to bring this. Okay. I think that is going to have to do. Go. Get out.
I feel like one day we'd have to try, like, simulate qualifying to see what happens.
I have done it before. I'm curious to see how it would work out. For somehow, I think Lewis, like some of Lewis's bad results have affected his mechanic relationship. Because note how we didn't have his super overtake mode,
Right, okay.
which is, you know, a little disappointing. But oh yeah, there was a point last stream where Hamilton and Schumacher hit each other.
Ah, well, that's
Yeah.
just wonderful.
Yeah, Anglo-Saxon relationships weren't great at that point. And I think I remember what happened then. That made it so Hamilton had to do a bit of a recovery drive, meaning I pushed him quite hard, which resulted in his engine blowing up. That said, Mick did finish 12th. which is the best result for a second incompetent racing Grand Prix driver since like the F2 days. So, you know,
What happened in my Motorsport Manager?
fire. There was
I
fire.
can't remember. I think I got to F2.
So, are you doing a custom team, or were you driving as one
Custom.
of the? Oh, very nice. Who's your driver lineup?
Oh well, Steam just crashed. That's good.
Okay, that's a start.
I had Raikkonen for a while.
The Kim
I
stuff.
did. Yeah. I don't know who else I had. I had another guy, but he kept crashing, so I got rid of him. I think I must have had this conversation with you already. So.
This rings a bell. It was like, was it Bob something?
Bob Sled.
But yes, Bob Sled. Absolutely. My man Bob Sled. Okay, Verstappen goes fastest. Leclerc goes faster. It's now starting to rain, so I don't think times are... Well, times might improve now. But anyone who's just started a lap could maybe be on for, like, not great. Hopefully. Perhaps. Possibly. That'd be nice. Because the track is now considered wet. So cars are going to struggle. Cars are struggling. There is some struggle occurring. Yes. Yes, good. Bad. Cassidy went faster than Schumacher, but Cassidy only 10th. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Could we see Mick Schumacher in Q2? Could we see it?
What just happened?
I think it might. I think it actually might, you know. Yeah, we don't need to go out again. Well, this is working out just swimmingly, isn't it?
Splendid.
Oh, Jamie Chadwick sets a lap time 16 seconds off the pace. That's about, to be fair, that's about as fast as the Arrows has been this year anyway. Okay, so it's going to dry up right at the end, but there's no way the track's actually going to improve. So Mick, while his lap time in the dry was, what do we say in the biz? God awful. Actually, was good enough to get him through. Excellent. Yes, this pleases me. Let's fast forward this now on time 12. Yes.
Oh yeah, I was in F2. There we go.
Who have you got? Who you got?
I'm checking. I'm loading up. Give me time.
You got.
Takes a while to load.
Oh yeah, no, this game does take a while to load. Yeah, it does. It does. It does. It does.
I think it's related to XCOM in that way.
Oh, XCOM, what a game. Where's XCOM 3? I want my XCOM 3. Fire Axis!
I'd like XCOM.
Wherever
I'd
I get
love
it, I'm just like, oh.
I just like... Imagine a complete overhaul of soldier customization.
Oh man, do you know what? Even if it's got all the same mechanics and soldier stuff as XCOM 2,
Just a slightly better engine.
but it's a better optimized game and not run, not held together by used bubblegum and hopes and dreams. That's
And the
all I
community
want.
Patches.
And community patches, you're not wrong. That's all I want. Right, Q2. So I'm gonna try something. Ooh.
Ooh.
My drivers, I have Kimi Raikkonen and Oliver Webb.
Big
Okay.
Ollie Webb.
Yep.
The largest Oliver.
Mm-hmm.
Guess it's Web from Spiderman. Oh god,
Oh,
what's going on
man,
with this?
I just want...
I have a donut. And it's gone. Okay.
Because I got a 5-star sponsor. Yeah, that's why I started making lots of money.
Oh, nice.
This is just so frustrating.
We nearly had a 5-star sponsor, but then morale dropped.
I
No,
got two.
marketability dropped. Alright, rub it in, rub it in.
I got Fuzzy's Ultra Premium Vodka and 7-Up.
Nah.
Oh, lovely. You can mix those two together
Oh.
for Cool.
My,
But my most important
some thinking
sponsor
from
is
Mike.
only 4 stars, but it is Gucci.
Oh, you're sponsored by
Gucci.
Gucci.
Yeah.
Hells yeah. Alright, come on. Come on. Let's get a good lap in, boys. Let's get this
And
lap in the wet conditions.
Just bearing in mind, if you ever have your car with word Disney on it, you're not sponsored by Disney. You're owned by Disney.
This is indeed for Trucity. Oh,
Huh?
no.
Hot dog! I got myself a race team.
Oh, the track's about to get pretty damn dry. Yes. Indeed. Okay, that's fine. We can afford to do 2 runs. So it's fine. It's fine. To be fair, cars that are starting their lap after us on the wet tyre are going to be in a worse situation. Our tyres are going to start the lap in the perfect nick. And then by the end of the lap, they're going to be overcooked.
Yeah.
They're going to be a well-done steak in terms of ruined. That soaked bar is already just plummeting. Which means Hamilton might, because the track isn't as wet, could just be on for a better lap than Verstappen. Maybe. No. Someone's gone faster in the first sector. Someone on Inters, probably. No, Science Junior has now gone fastest in the first sector.
Or wet.
Yeah. Verstappen goes fastest in sector 2. Do we take that?
Or Leclerc's taking it. We've taken it. Perez take it.
Alright, so Max across the line on the Inters. He was on the Inters for the final sector. Hamilton now just on the wrong tyres going up the hill. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, that was not good. That was not good. Back to the pits, quickly! Come on! We need to do a dry tyre time. Looks like I'll be drying up soon. Yeah, we need to get back to the pits as soon as possible. Come on, boyos. Come on. Okay, I'm going to try an insane strategy. I'm making a bold call right here. We're getting through on the soft tyre.
Okay. Not super soft?
No. Because this will be the tyre that we may start the race on.
I see.
Emphasis on may. Don't know if we will. So I'm trying it. I'm trying it.
Give it a shot.
That feeling when Gucci gives less money than 7-Up. The thing is, Gucci is very expensive and bought by a few people. 7-Up is cheap, but a giant-ass monopoly.
Yeah.
Though I will say Sprite better than 7-Up. Don't at me.
Well, I wouldn't say Sprite 7-Up's a monopoly, because there's other brands that do lemonade. But it is certainly a top contender.
Though, that being said... Oh, no, because here's the thing, like... You know when you go to, like... You know before the dark times, you could go to restaurants.
Yeah.
Yes.
And self-serve drink machines.
Yeah.
Like, you know those ones like in the Harvester where you can get, like, Sprite, and it's, like, Sprite, and then you got, like, Sprite raspberry, Sprite strawberry, Sprite, like, peach. Oh. Peach Sprite was sensational. Alright, so we are now on our qualifying laps. Dry, on the soft compound tyre. Yes, Lewis. Yes, Lewis.
Nice.
Now, who's going to get knocked out here?
Hopefully, either of them, because Schumacher's already improving.
Yeah, Schumacher hopefully will get through. Well, Schumacher should get through. Ricardo is going to have to start on the super soft tyre. Why would I disagree? Sprite is a lot better. Bold Sir Rob, this man.
No, I'm more of a Sprite person myself.
Hamilton tops the time sheet.
Man myself. No, I'm just saying.
No, there's nothing wrong with it.
So here's the thing. Here's what I will say. Regular Sprite is better than regular 7-Up. However, 7-Up Free is better than Sprite Zero.
I've never tried either of those.
Sometimes, like, drinks just don't quite get the diet or the zero version right. Like, Pepsi
It
Max.
either bloats you, or you feel like you're gonna shit a brick, or, you know.
Oh, hello. Esteban Ocon out for Williams. Well, we've out-qualified both Williams by a country mile. That's good news. Excellent. Take qualifying. Into Q3. Both cars, boys!
So I think it was Wednesday. I think me and Simon downloaded EDO Pro and Chris. It is.
That's when I stormed off in Hissy Fit. I'm sorry for that.
That's
Oh,
alright.
no.
I got annoyed
Tech
in the end. I was
issues.
like,
No, I fully understand where
Yeah,
you're coming from.
the Salt Lord gets it. And to be fair, I suffered a similar thing yesterday where my Infinite also just didn't want to update, so I understand.
Yeah,
But
so-
yeah, so we found something, EDO Pro. It's online Yu-Gi-Oh! With the mechanics built in, and get this, spectate functionality.
nice.
And, as you probably saw via the pings, you can invite through Discord. And it's also got cards that are only in the OCG, and you can actually put them in decks. So it's
Nice.
quite... We were doing a little bit of testing on it,
I made my ideal Monarch deck.
and it's pretty solid.
I think I might have frightened Simon at one point where I tributed one of my Monarchs and replaced him with the Mega Monarch, and Simon was like, "Oh, lovely."
Well, I was just annoyed because I was playing Burn. Burn relies, as you know, heavily on spell and traps. And you got Mobius, the one who destroys spell and traps. I was like, ah!
And then when I was trying to deal with your bloody
Oh, Marsh
Macarons.
Macaron. Marsh Macaron is the greatest card. I wouldn't have a bad word said about Marsh Macaron.
he's a fucking twat. That's what he is.
You loved it because you thought I had shenanigans it when actually all I did was read its effects.
Yeah, I was like, hold on a minute. I was like, hold on a minute. That come. Oh fuck! It can come from anywhere.
Oh, yeah. Well, not quite
So-
anywhere.
Not quite anywhere. So what I did was, because I had Delg the Dark Monarch in my hand, and what he does is he takes 2 cards of your choice. By your choice, I mean my choice. From your graveyard into the out of bounds zone. Basically, banished, never to be played again.
I can't believe of all the cards.
So
You
what I did
banished
was,
my macarons.
because they're a pain in my ass. But the thing is, it did stop you from being able to summon all of them again.
Yeah, true. It did. It did.
So I think you had a sneaking idea of what I was doing when I only destroyed one of them.
Yeah. I was like, okay, yeah, he's got a way around this. So yeah, hopefully, maybe we might start doing some. I don't want to call it Duel Night because that's ripping off another series that I got, but I have had some other ideas that we could have some fun with,
Okay, fair enough.
which I will
Salty
discuss
cards.
off stream.
Mwahaha.
Right.
But yeah, so I basically made 2 decks: the Burn deck and the Monarch deck.
I too have made 2 decks.
A
I've
Burn
made
deck.
0.
Yeah, Chris put a link in for the download for that thing in the. Was it the High Command chat?
I'm pretty sure it's High Command, yeah.
Yeah, the High Command chat. So just grab that from there.
I think there is a web version of it. I just downloaded because it was easier.
I could not find that. I found the web site for it, but I could not find a way to challenge other people on it. Unless you have to crawl through the forums for it or something. But
Right. So, we know that Mick is going to qualify 10th. I think we've come to that conclusion.
yes,
So this is where Hamilton can qualify. Now, if he pulls out a Banzai lap and can out-qualify the Stoffmeister and start 5th, that'd be great. 6th is also very acceptable. considering we're starting on the soft tyre,
Mm-hmm.
which is very nice. Oh, yes. Look at this. Come on. Last lap. Last low fuel lap. Let's go, boys. Lewis on a new lap. Mick on a new lap. Here he goes. Sir Lewis Hamilton. Meow. Is he up in the first sector? He is. It's a personal best. So it is from Mick as well. Here we go. Come on, Lewis. Keep setting them PBs. Let's do it. I want to see green. I'd love to see purple, but I know it's not going to happen. It's green. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's also green from Mick, but Mick's going to be last anyway. Sorry, Mick. I don't mean it to offend you. It's just the truth. Lewis goes. Okay, still 6th. But it was an improvement. Now, will the McLarens out-qualify us? No. From Ricciardo. And Sebastian might. And does not. However, if Hamilton hadn't improved, Vettel would have got us. Alright. Hey, man, it's only taken us an hour. Nearly. But we're at the race. The fact that Lewis did damn near the same lap time as he did on the soft tyre. Look at that! Look at that! Madness. Race day. Starts dry. Which is nice. When's it due to get... Oh, there's already drizzle in the air. Oh, no. Okay.
Well, when's it going to get worse?
Pretty soon. And we can start with free choice of tyre.
Okay.
Because it's unlocked, as I've just noticed.
Nice.
So I say... I'm looking at that, I'm thinking...
Because it's already drizzling,
on
probably
the inters.
stay on the inters.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed. Race trim and soft tyre. Because if we go to a dry tyre, I'm going to want the soft tyre.
Mm-hmm.
Car setup. That's as good as we're going to get. And let's do the usual. Right. Are we ready, gentlemen, for the penultimate race of our first season in Formula 1? A race where, I'd like to point out, the Williams, who we're racing for 6th in the championship, are starting 14th and 21st.
Pretty decent for us.
Yeah, we need a telemetry center. We need to be able to see further into the race. We need to, not telemetry, no, that's the gearbox. Forecast. That's what I meant. We need to be able to see further into the race. Okay, so, here we go. 5 lights, and lights are out, and away we go for the Rio de Janeiro Grand Prix. Let's immediately go into big lad mode. As Hamilton is already past Giovinazzi. Sorry, not Giovinazzi, Van Dorn. He's well ahead of Giovinazzi already. Mick's lost a place to Giovinazzi. Let's superheat these tyres. Come on, Hamilton. Oh, hello, when the Ferrari's going slow. We are past Sainz. Can we get past Leclerc? Yes, we can. Up into 3rd place. I see everyone else already pushing nice and big lad, which is good. Schumacher climbing up into 8th place.
This is what I like to see.
You're welcome for the telemetry center. Yeah, no, we need... No, Mick! No! So Mick's had an incident.
Yeah,
however, as we established last time, it doesn't impact us too much immediately. So we can get away with that damaged front wing without it affecting our lap time too much.
Until when we pit for him, we'll
change it.
repair it. Behold, the water on track.
Excellent. Yes, good. Yes, good. Right, let's turn the engine down and turn this down, I think.
I think my front wind just fell off.
Nah, it's good, man. You got it, I believe.
I like that. He's got front wind damage. He's overtaken Vettel.
Yeah, man. This is Mick Schumacher. Mick the lad Schumacher. Oh no, Vettel's got back past him.
Ah, well, you can have.
Oh, back down the inside. No.
Oh. I don't know,
Oh,
but that
oh no! Come on, what was that? The Alfa Romeo getting the mega boost and getting up into 8th place. Oh, Vettel, like, pushing him off. Go on, Sebastian.
Right, we were watching a brawl here.
Now, Mick is actually doing kind of wonders right now. And I am thoroughly amazed. Meanwhile, Lewis Hamilton in 3rd place.
He doesn't quite have dirty air, but he's got a nice bit of breathing space for himself.
Aye. So we need these tyres just to essentially last till we're swapping over to wets, which I imagine will be around about lap 10, lap 12, something like that.
Okay.
Mick is still having a scrap. He got past Vettel, but he's lost out to Russell, and now Vettel's going to dive down the inside.
Is that blue car an Arrows?
No, that is a Alpine.
Ah. What about that blue car?
Well, there's two. There's the Alpha Tauri, which is run wide. The Alpine got past us.
Wait, why am I asking about Arrows? I'm meant to be asking about Williams. Sorry. I think you knew what I meant anyway, but...
I didn't. I had no idea.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Russell! Russell! Mick Schumacher dropping through the field somewhat.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I mean, he's still scrapping out like a man possessed. We got to give him credit there. And, you know, he's new engine. But it's got some damage. Yeah, but it does seem to have some damage. Oh, Ocon trying to get past Mick. Mick defends. We are chewing through these tyres a little bit. Maybe we just back off just a smidge.
Okay, let him pass then.
I think Mick's about... Oh, God, Mick! Mick!
Well, you did. You basically just let him pass.
I mean, he's got a damaged front wing. What do you expect?
And you've just told him to tone it down, so... And they're probably not toning down. It's like, slow down, and then you complain why the other teams have passed you.
I told him to stop pushing, but then to lose 5 places
usually,
So,
they're still going at that push rate, though. So they're naturally going to go past you.
Some of them are backing up.
Just because they've already passed you now.
They don't need to do anything to get past you because you've got a damaged front wing.
Yeah. Yes, he did
I
have
love
a good
Simon's analogy. Who needs a front wing in F1?
Mick will come back, I believe.
Who needs downforce in the rain?
Yeah,
exactly.
Bunch of pussies.
Yeah, Mick will come back once we fix his front wing.
Yeah, it will happen. Trust me,
But
I
Simon
believe.
refuses to do it.
I'm not refusing. This is tactical.
Really?
No, he's just delayed.
No, this ain't tactical. This is just you being spiteful.
What do you mean I'm being spiteful? Spiteful to what?
Let's be honest. You've had it out for Schumacher from David.
How have I?
Just because of David.
Just because he's related.
I think you've got like hatred towards him just because of David. I think that's your biggest problem.
The sins of the brother.
Yeah.
They're not brothers!
Why did I have both called Schumacher then?
Believe it or not, Mike, you can
they're
have
cousins,
the same name and like not be related, like as in like brother and sister. Just so you know. I'm just letting you know this can happen.
I just realised,
it is a possibility.
I forgot. My bad. The sins of the cousin. There we go. I fixed it.
Anyway, I've got a strategy. Don't you worry, I've got a strat.
So which one's Michael related to?
Mick.
I know he's related to both. I mean, which one's the direct descendant?
Mick is the son of Michael.
Okay, so we got...
David is the son of Ralph. Hence why David Schumacher is yet to make it into F2, and Mick is already in F1. Now, granted, you wouldn't think he's in F1 because he's been driving somewhat of a tugboat, but
Indeed.
Bottas and Perez in the pits for damage. Big damage. Oh, Sergio. How's Red Bull treating you? Yeah, about the same as real life? Yeah, about the same as real life. Oh, he's out! And he's on wets! It's far too early for wets. Wet tyres soon. Wet tyres soon. Speaking of soon, go. Push now. Push now. I mean, Latifi is last of the guys who haven't made a pit stop. So this is prime, like Lewis Hamilton outscoring Williams here. Yeah. Relax. Relax. Everything is going according to plan. A few more laps. Pit for the wet tyre. Jobs. A good one. It would appear that Charles Leclerc is closing in on Lewis Hamilton. What is this? What is all of this? Be gone, be gone, be gone, be gone, be gone. Ah! I caught my hand on my cocoa butter. On my elbow, sorry. My lubricated elbow. Hello. Oh, it looked for a second there like Nick Cassidy was in the pits with the way that I looked at the screen. He was not in the pits. It also looks like Mick Schumacher is out in the city somewhere, but he's actually over there. Anyway. Alright. So, Perez and Bottas are not exactly lapping very quickly on their wet tyre. As soon as they start lapping, you know, at a decent speed, that's when we pounce. And we utilise that information to run a superior tyre. Right now, that tyre is not superior. Perez got faster. It's a 1:44 for Perez. I'm not going to take Bottas's lap time because he lifted off to get lapped by Verstappen. Hamilton will be up to 5th in the driver's standings. And we will jump ahead of Williams at the moment. Very good. Very good. Yeah, I'm thinking the same Bolter, Rob. I'm thinking wets very soon. In fact, I'm thinking with Mick. Let's actually, where is he on track? He's just past the pits. Perfect. Wet tyres. Fix the front wing. Let's go. Let's go,
What?
Mick.
What? Half 10.
Let's go, Mick. You can pit. You can get those wonderful wet tyres. Sainz is locked up. Let's go one more lap with Lewis. What are the times like? Perez is getting there. It's getting to the crossover point. So yeah, I'm thinking let's pit. Let's pit Lewis now. Yeah, the track is now officially soaked. So let's get Lewis in.
And when you get Schumacher in, fix his front wing.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm mixing the pits now.
Good.
Making the pits. Tyres done. Front wing done.
Front wing's done, and he's out.
Beautiful. Alright. Delatraz still in. So we're the second car on road on the wet tyre, which is nice.
Here comes Hamilton.
Alright, Cassidy. Has Cassidy got any signs of damage? No, Cassidy is running perfectly fine. So is Verstappen. Verstappen
He
goes
stays
round
out, though.
again. What does Cassidy do? Cassidy goes round again. Unless they think it's going to stay wet for the rest of the race and they want to spend less time on the tyre, maybe, to actually get him to the end.
Possibly. Who knows?
Hamilton going to come out P7. P7. Good place. Right, we don't need to go too insane with these tyres.
Yep, because we're surrounded by intermediates right now, so...
Yeah, it's definitely, like, it's the crossover point now. Perez is in the 138s. Everyone else is going slower. Mick looking to maybe make up a couple places here. And he does. Up into 16th for Mick Schumacher.
Nice.
Very good. Very nice. Now, what sort of time can he make up on the likes of Tsunoda and Norris? In fact, actually, let's give it the beans, actually, while they are...
Give
well,
him
they're
a little bit of bean.
on the wrong tyre.
Just try and catch up. Oh,
Hamilton,
Hamilton's already
meanwhile,
overtaken.
passing cars that are on the wrong tyre. Verstappen in the pits. Cassidy in the pits.
Verstappen's already out. Just Cassidy. What?
Yeah, we've
We're
stayed ahead of
Back at
Leclerc.
third.
Stayed ahead of Leclerc. Gap has closed down a little bit.
Oh, we're back up to third.
Right, I'm pushing with Mick to try and make up as much time as possible because there are cars getting treatment for some damage. I don't think we're going to get past any of them. Oh, no, we are. We are.
Damaged ones.
Very nice. Look at that from Mick. Okay, good. Let's now turn everything back down on Mick. We pushed to make up places, and we made up places. That is exactly what I wanted and needed. There we go. Beautiful. Hamilton still runs P3. Schumacher up to P13. Looking like a big old slog of wet running is in the future. A big old slog of wet running. Also, shouts out to Stoffel Van Dorn and Giovinazzi, currently running very high in their Alfa Romeo. They're currently on course to get 16 points currently. Leclerc is quite up close behind us. What is Leclerc doing at the moment? Leclerc is pushing. So it's understandable as him actually getting closer to us. Although he has now backed off a little bit. Let's get Hamilton to push a bit. Just push on the tyres. Nothing with the fuel. Keep the fuel nice and even. Steady. Relaxed. Calm. Cruise control. What's Mick's lap times like? What did he do last time around? A 41.7? That's not bad. It's not bad lap time at all. I think Hamilton's on to dip into the third. Might be close to a 39 here, maybe. 39.8. 39.9 for Charles Leclerc. What about the Alfa Romeos behind? Van Dorn's giving it some. What is Van Dorn going to do? Van Dorn does 39.8. The McLaren, 140.5. Giovinazzi, 141. Interesting. Very interesting. Mick Schumacher does a 141.9. Dan Ticktum, 42. Okay, so we're pulling away from Ticktum. Sainz is looking to make his way back through because he lost a lot of time due to the damage. Omelette du damage. I agree.
Yeah.
Lance Stroll has spun. Oh, he spun out of 12th. Well, he's now down to 12th. That puts him now just ahead of well, not just ahead, but he's now on the road ahead of Michael Schumacher. Oh. 8 days, gentlemen. 8 days till the big day.
About Christmas again, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
How prepared are we?
I am 90% prepared.
Good.
Despite the fact that it didn't creep up on me like a stranger in the
Literally at
dark
the beginning
alley.
of this stream.
Yeah.
Yes.
Crept up on
Yeah.
him.
Suddenly he's already ready for it. Amazing.
That's what he's been doing during this stream.
Shocking.
He's been ferociously buying online presents.
Talking about you can't prove me. I'm writing cards.
Oh
wrapping
god,
the
I need
few-
to do those. Okay, I'll sort that tomorrow.
I'll be honest, I don't really see the point in cards, but I do it
don't
because otherwise my mother
either.
will nag me.
Yep, same.
Why didn't you send a card? Oh,
So,
fuck's
so
sake.
here's what I'm thinking. I thought about doing this last year. I didn't do it last year, and I just forgot this year. I'm gonna buy, like, you know, like the big packs of like hundreds of cards.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna buy like one of those to have like 1,000, and then I'll just use like a slight, but it'll be like 10, so it'll be like 10 lots of 100,
Ow!
and then I'll just send those, and then I've got cards forever. Big brain. Huge brain,
That's-
Simon.
That's pretty much what I've done, but I've not bulk bought them. I've just got like a box filled with like say 20 of the same card, that sort of thing. And I will admit, when you first said the big packs of cards, I did think you meant children's card game cards. for a
Oh,
moment.
children's card game cards.
And then I realised what you actually meant when you said, and then I'll just send them. I was like, what? You sending cards?
Yeah, sending cards. Speaking of sending cards, that's part of why I'm going out tomorrow. I'm gonna get some.
Ooh.
I'm gonna get some valuations done.
Nice.
Animations on cards.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, cards. Right. Okay.
Yeah. So the other cards now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now we're
right,
talking
yeah.
about the children's card game cards.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I thought you were still talking Christmas.
No, yeah, I'm gonna get some
What are you getting
valuations done.
Valuation on Christmas cards.
I mean, you printed them for many years. How do you feel about Christmas cards now? Still the same level
I'm
of
fine with
hatred?
No, I'm fine
Okay.
with them now.
I laughed far too hard for that. Oh,
I love the fact that basically for Lee, there was only 2 months of not Christmas. He spent 10 months of the year printing Christmas cards.
Oh, God.
Science catching up to Mick Schumacher. Let's go look at Mick Schumacher, shall we? Because he's actually being caught by a Ferrari.
Ah, is that you? No, it's me, Sainz Jr.
Lewis, you've got plenty of grip. Now go set the fastest laps. Aha! The rain! It has plummeted! Yes.
Ow, ow. Good to know.
Yes, good. Yes, good. I mean, that's a long time in the future. That's like lap 27, 28. But it will plummet. Can I just say how nice it is to actually, like, with Hamilton, him not have the thirstiest car in the universe. Mick 42.4, Science Tictum is catching. So here's what we do. Mick, push now. Now that we've got like an end time on the tyres, I think it's time we stepped it up a little bit. Because we're not going to be using these tyres past like the... Oh, well. Is he battling Science? He's still... Well, he's right up his chuffsky. But to be fair, Science is in like the third fastest car. So I'm not too surprised. Meanwhile, Hamilton holding off Charles Leclerc. While Hamilton holds off Charles Leclerc, and we're in a period of the race where not much is occurring, I shall grab a drink. Gentlemen, I leave you to entertain. Chair, you're in charge.
He always puts the
responsibility.
The
chair
problem
in.
is now, if like something happens,
It's the chair's fault.
well, no, if something happens in the race and something goes wrong,
Oh yeah, it'll just stay there.
we can't
Cool,
adjust
it's-
anything.
Yeah,
Like if a safety car comes out now, there's nothing we can do.
yeah. The only hope
We
is,
can't lower
is
the settings or anything.
I think the only hope, if something like that happened, the only hope would have is if one of the drivers did like the little pop saying, "Oh, should we pit for this?" and it'll be yes or no.
Yeah.
But that's not going to happen. That's a bit missed. I mean, Leclerc is still behind Lewis, so that's all good. But yeah, fun times. Oh, I've got my booster jab tomorrow.
Oh, nice. I still haven't got mine.
Yeah. I'm surprised I was able to get it so early. Because when it got announced, I was just gonna wait for the invitation, but Mum said, "Oh no, tell you what, I'll give him a ring while you're at work, so I could do it myself." I said, "No, I'll do it." Fine, suit yourself, mother. And she called me like around lunchtime. Said, "Oh yeah, you're got a booking for the 18th." I said, "That's a bit earlier than I anticipated." I said, "Yeah, it was the only one." I said, "Okay." So I don't know what palms were greased there to get me in early, I guess. But I suspect it might have been done just to get my mum off the phone. No, bless her. I do like tormenting her, but only because she torments me back. So
She's a fine woman, your mother.
yes, it's a bit of banter.
In response to your strugglings for bookings, Lee, I think the Paddocks is doing walk-ins on like I think they do it.
Yeah, but they close
Thursday.
at 5.
Ah, really?
Yeah, that's my problem.
Why is it because of work?
Well, yeah.
Well, surely you can say, look, I've got the COVID booster jab at this time. Is it all right if I head off for this?
I haven't got it this time, have I? I've got no proof of that.
Well, the fact is,
You can't say one thing and not have it, Mike. What do you think this is?
No, I mean, if you can book it.
Yeah, but I
and then
can't. That's
tell
the
them.
problem because I go on the website. Right? You go on the website. This is
Yes.
I love it. I've done this over the last few days. I've done it 4 times now and given up.
Right.
All right. So you go on the website. You say book my booster jab.
Right.
You are then put in a queue.
Yes.
You will have a number.
Yes.
It'll be like you are number 6,522 in the line.
This is why I haven't
fine.
done this yet because I know how
The
painful
page
it is.
refreshes every so often, and it goes down a significant amount. So it's
Yeah.
not that bad.
Yeah.
My problem is when it gets to the bottom, when it finally selects me, it then crashes and says, "There's a problem with the site."
Oh, so you've got a bit of.
So then I then have to start again, and then I go back to 6,000. Sometimes
that's
more.
why it's going down so quickly.
Yeah. So then,
Everyone's crashing.
yeah, everyone's crashing.
See, I had that with the first wave, so that's why I'm just not going to bother. I'm just going to do a walk-in. I would have done a walk-in today, but I was late on my lunch and I had a call to get back on, so I couldn't actually do it. So I'm going to see if I can do it on Monday.
Fair enough. I think it's because it's the winter months in Cornwall is generally a lot quieter for everyone, so not as many people down here.
Bloody people.
Yes, people.
They're the worst. Especially those, like, people that, you know, just do, like, people things.
Oh, do not get me started on those people. The people of peoples.
Just dem people, you know?
How dare they, people?
Hey, did we win? We won Territory War, baby!
And I joined and actually contributed.
Hells yeah! Nice work. I remembered I was getting my bonus energy because I've been forgetting recently. How's Scam Quest going, Lee?
Conquest. Oh, Conquest. Oh, I haven't even started it. I'll be honest.
That's fair. Too
I
scammy?
don't have time for shit like that anymore. It's just like, oh, I just feel like the rewards are just so difficult for me now. So.
You kind of have to cheese it a bit, you know? Have to grate some of that glorious cheddar. Oh, man. I love cheddar. Right. So, something's now actually happening with the race. Crazy, I know. But we're going to be swapping to the intermediate soon. Given that... I think we'll be doing it very soon. Like, when the bar goes down, we'll swap to the Inter. And then we'll get the maximum amount of time on that tyre. As we've learned, I think, in the past, always best to be on the right tyre at the right time. The leaders have backed off, and they're in, like, ultra fuel conservation mode. Can I just say as well, I think Mick is doing a stand-up job. Like, yeah, Tictum is currently lapping, like, a similar sort of lap time to him, but I think Mick is doing a great job. Right, so when do we pit? Do we pit this lap? Do we pit this lap? I think we pit this lap. We pit this lap with Mick.
Yeah.
I'd say it's worth it.
But because it's gone to the point where it's at the very edge of the Inter's usefulness, and it's only going down, so...
Yeah, exactly.
And then we've still got quite a few laps before we can pit for dries, so... So really, we can just afford...
Someone's retired ahead of Mick with mechanical issues. Very nice.
No, it's R. The guy you can't pronounce for some absurd reason.
Oh!
Good grief.
Just choke on his name. Right, yeah. We'll pit Lewis as well. I think it's worth. I think it's worth. Let's go. Because the thing is with Lewis as well, you know, we're only going to lose out to Leclerc, who was slightly behind us. You know, we've got a comfortable gap behind to Van Dorn.
That guy over there.
The Stoffmeister.
Yes, who is about to be on the wrong tyres.
Yeah. Now, my theory is the AI might try and hold it out for dries.
Possibly. And that'll only do us and Deltras favours. And anyone else who pits for Inters.
Oh, yes. Louis Delatraz, who's 30 seconds off of the guy in front of him for last.
Yes.
So this could be... Anyone else looking to pit? Anyone else looking to pit? Cars are in the pits. Verstappen isn't.
The competition for last is heating up. Very slowly. Like a microwave meal, but you've put a plate far too large in the microwave.
So what lap time was that from Lewis? 37.9. Oh, yeah, Lewis has got this. Lewis has got this. Yeah, their tyres are going to drop off. Their tyres are going to drop off. So now, Mick is the one. Let's get Mick mode engaged. High fuel mode for Michaelis Schumacher.
We'll be right back.
And actually, let's push for Hamilton a little bit as well. Now that we're on the right tyre. Let's, Ocon, the only Williams in the pits, has got damage! Oh no, Esteban. This is very unfortunate. Past goes Mick Schumacher. Mick Schumacher back up into 13th place, by the way. Mick did a 37.4 that time around. Very nice. Very good. Always be on the right tyre at the right time. Lewis Hamilton pushing. Wow, we're already catching Charles Leclerc. Like, to re-overtake him just on track.
Nice. That's what I like to hear. Tell me more of these sweet overtaking things.
Oh, here he comes. Look, Leclerc struggling. Oh, Giovinazzi with damage. Giovinazzi with damage.
Someone's on fire over there.
Someone
Is that the
is
retired
on
car?
fire. Oh, is that Sainz?
No, it's up there.
Oh, Norris has gone straight to dries. Very bold by Lando Norris.
I think that was Arwa's car that was smoking in a bit. Because obviously his car's been returned to the pit, hasn't it?
Yeah. Oh my god, the AI are going straight for dries. Lewis Hamilton leads!
And let's hope we can stick it. Meanwhile, Schumacher is climbing.
Hamilton...
He's gained a place from the start of the race now.
He actually has. Hamilton leads. Oh, the AI have gone to dry tyres.
But that does mean when we pit for dries, we're going to hope to have a really big gap between us and that place.
That's why I'm pushing the boys now. We're on the right tyre. Lance Stroll sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. I would love if Hamilton could do such a thing, but he's being held up by the arrows at the moment.
No, they've gotten out of the way now. I mean, it took a while, but they're out of the way.
Right, we've only got a couple of laps. We need to capitalise. Lewis Hamilton, fastest lap of the Grand Prix. We've only got this for a few laps. We need to use it now.
When are we thinking of pitting? About
A couple of laps, maybe 34, 35.
It's just ticked over to the bar it's on now, so maybe, what, the next bar or the bar after that?
Jamie Chadwick has crashed. I'm waiting for this to say damp. When this switches over to damp is, I think, when we come in.
Okay, I think that might be the next bar, or is that the one after that?
It's right now is what it is.
Okay. What's our pin for? Soft tyres, was it?
Yeah, we're going to want to go soft tyres. Right, let's go Mick. We're going with Mick now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go balanced. I don't want to risk a mistake.
Right, I'm back.
As for Lewis, we'll do... We'll do one more lap with Lewis.
Okay. Try and capitalise on speed.
Oh, Mick, beautifully getting out of the way for Hamilton right there. Absolutely sensational.
And that does mean Schumacher's now got a bit of fuel to play with.
Yeah, true, but remember, Hamilton's going to pit.
Yeah.
What's our first sector looking like? Yeah, it's not much of an improvement. We're pitting this lap. We're pitting this lap.
Go south.
If I could get 3 more laps, Hamilton might get to the end on soft. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get that many more laps, in all honesty. I think it's going to dry out too quickly. Plus, we'd then be running it very lean on soft tyres.
Yeah,
and...
we have done in the past. We have done something like stick it out for a bit, and we've suffered for it.
Yeah, it hasn't worked necessarily.
we've
Vettel still
mocked each
going
other
very
for it.
fast. Hamilton in. Sensational sprint laps on the Inter. Excellent pit stop by the boys. This is going to give Lewis Hamilton retaining the lead of the Grand Prix. And in the middle of everything, Cassidy has got past Verstappen.
Nice. Good for him.
Don't know how much that means for the championship, but hey, he got through.
Who's Cassidy driving for?
Mercedes. In fact, let's find out what that means for the championship. Cassidy is mathematically still in it, but not like in it, you know?
Yeah, I get you.
And
He's not in it like a chocolate
are
biscuit.
moving very far ahead of Williams.
That's good.
Okay. So what we need is we need Mick to be pumping in lap times faster than the guys on the intermediate tyre that are going to be wearing out, which right now isn't happening. That intermediate tyre is still working an absolute treat. Wow. Verstappen going incredibly quickly. And I'm not surprised Verstappen's going so fast. I think that might be an inherent trait of the car. Those guys are pushing that intermediate tyre. I think with Mick, we might have got a bit more benefit in actually stretching it a bit longer. Because the guys on the Inter are still setting fastest laps of the race. Wow. See, Lewis's pace really dropped off. Lewis now setting personal bests. Maybe now is the time.
Don't forget Cassidy, he's like
There we go.
belting it.
Hamilton fastest lap. Cassidy fastest lap. Charles Leclerc faster. Yeah, it's now time for the dry tyre. It is officially time for the dry tyre. So that means Schumacher is going to be gaining on those that are on the Inter. Some of them are still setting personal bests. None of them are pitting though. Come on, Mick. Mick, this is your time to be doing the lap times. Hamilton on for a personal best, but there's a goddamn Alfa Romeo in the way. Giovinazzi. Mick Schumacher personal best. Hamilton, yeah, Hamilton doesn't set a personal best because of the traffic. It's frustrating. Frustrating. Alright, we're going to just turn Mick's tyres down just a smidge. Because I have a fear of them overheating. We're 25 seconds behind Vettel, who's in the points on intermediates. I don't think it's quite going to work out for Mick. It might, but I don't think it will. What do those guys do on their intermediate? Is still holding on. I'm amazed at how well that tyre is holding on. Hamilton personal best of a 29.6. But here comes Verstappen, who's going to... Cassidy, who does a 28. That's 1.4 seconds. Good God. Alright, let's get Mick to push again a bit.
Meanwhile, Tictum and Giovinazzi are battling for that position.
They are, actually, aren't they?
According to the mini-map. No. Giovinazzi started pulling ahead. But he is pitting.
Giovinazzi's on the Inter and...
He's left it too late, he has.
Which worked out okay for some of them.
Yeah, this is where the moist tyre would be come into effect.
The moist. Oh, Giovinazzi's got a damage as well. Oh, I think the guys on the Inter, their tyre has really started to drop off now. Then again, like, Vettel's only about a 10th down, unless he's really slow. Oh, he's dropping pace a bit. Is he gonna come? He's not gonna come in though. Oh, he is slowing down. Mick could be about to gain some places, although Hamilton's coming up behind him to lap him. Mick personal best. Lewis personal best. 13 laps to go. How far is Mick behind Seb now? Mick is 22 seconds behind Sebastian. Oh, we need to push. We need to close up more somehow. If we could get Mick in the points, that would be huge. Van Dorn in. I think the intermediate runners are now in the pits. Yeah, they are. So now is the point. Does Schumacher get ahead of either Ocon or Vettel? I don't think he will. No, he's not going to. Damn and blast. He got very close. He got very, very close. Alright, Mick getting nicely out of the way.
Thanks, Mick.
Admittedly, it put him right into the path of Sergio Perez.
Sorry, Mick.
Feel like we might have been able to stretch that Inter with
but
but
now he
hindsight,
can. Now he can play with his fuel.
he can play with his fuel a fair bit. This is very Futuricity.
No, get that lighter away from it.
Do you reckon we can get Mick to activate the Sergio Perez protocol when Nick Cassidy comes up behind him?
Oh, what?
Just park the bus.
Park the bus. I like to call it the cruise missile effect.
Oh god, yeah, that could work. Still, Mick doing very well. Mick doing surprisingly better than I expected, in all honesty. Anyway, let's just, run him at high noon. Yeah, his car will take it. His car will take it perfectly.
Lovely.
Oh boy, it's these final few laps that I'm worried about. As it ticks down, no more sign of rain. These tyres are going to the end.
Could be worth. Well, no,
Charles
it's all right for
Leclerc
now,
has a
but
mechanical issue.
interesting.
Oh, Charlie boy Leclerc. That is unfortunate. Now, it's not retirement bad, but it is. I need to make a pit stop.
I need to stop for a while.
So how bad is it for Charles Leclerc? Is he going to lose out to Daniel Ricciardo? I think the answer is yes. He's going to lose out to Ricciardo. Does he lose out to Van Dorn and Russell?
I think he will, but I looked at
No, he's good. He's good.
But he'll be out in
P5.
They'll be closer to him.
Meanwhile, Hamilton continues.
Gusty's really trying to chase us down.
Oh, he is. He's doing that like, that whole thing on the F1 race where the guy behind makes that second stop to try and catch up, and it's like the mega charge. That's what Cassidy's trying to do. But for once with Lewis Hamilton, we have spare fuel to play with.
Yes.
This is rare.
And it's a rare opportunity we won't pass up.
Yeah, we certainly won't. We certainly will not. Now, we are closing up to Vettel and Ocon, who are battling over 10th place. So I'm going to initiate those fuel usage protocols, and I'm going to activate them now.
Why not? It'll only go to waste otherwise.
Exactly. I'm already burning mixed fuel as well.
Yeah, he's got a lot.
Charles Leclerc, needless to say, pushing like a madman. Man, Cassidy is lapping... I know he's saving fuel, but Cassidy is...
Shows a Mercedes car.
Yeah, when because he's saving fuel and he's doing the same speed as us. I came for
Well,
a
we're
pit stop,
currently-
guys. Why have you bought marshmallows? Yeah, just the on-fire Ferrari and the team just do. Oh, man, I haven't had toasted marshmallows in, like, forever.
I could never quite get the hang of toasted marshmallows.
That was like it's like a barbecue staple, just like some wooden sticks, bam, marshmallow over the hot coals or the hot charcoal, whatever.
Don't leave them too long, otherwise we'll never get them off the charcoal.
Williams, get out of my way.
We're not within a second of it, though.
To quote Sebastian
Now
Vettel,
we are.
Blue
Now we are.
flag, blue flag.
Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. Corners. Christ. Who needs them? Poor Chip Ganassi certainly doesn't need corners.
Bloody Ford Chip Ganassi.
That's why they just dodged them all together.
Charles Leclerc is hunting down Daniel Ricciardo at a rapid rate of knots. Look at the speed of this Ferrari. He's in the 126s. He's done it at 126.9. Yeah, Leclerc's getting the fastest lap. He's only going to end 4th, though, I think. Meanwhile, Lewis Hamilton on for another personal best lap of the Grand Prix. Still got Esteban Ocon a lap behind him. A 29.2. Ooh, how's the car looking? Everything looks hunky-dory. Everything looks hunky-dory. Hey, Mick, once again, for the second time in this race, has got Carlos Sainz up behind him.
Yeah. Splendid.
Oh. Now we're just waiting.
It's an anxious wait.
Yeah, a
Wait.
little bit. Little bit. Hamilton on
And
for
what's-
another personal best, though.
Yep. Also, just keeping an eye on his fuel. It's still green, so
Ooh, a 7/10 personal best!
it's nice.
Come on, Lewis.
Come on, Louis.
Blue flag for Mick. Who's he getting out of the way of? He's getting out of the way of Max Verstappen. Lewis, meanwhile, now coming up to lap Sebastian Vettel and Lando Norris, who are battling over P9. Okay, Cassidy not quite utilising maximum beams, but he is closing on us.
Hmm.
But I've just
He's
turned.
going to utilise it at any point. It'll be the last lap or something.
Yeah, I've just turned Hamilton down just to save a little bit of fuel.
For that last lap, yeah.
Norris collides with Vettel. No
Interesting.
penalty, but damage. And coming into the pits.
Oh, we've just gone past. Perret? No,
Norris.
Norris.
Which puts Esteban Ocon back into the points for Williams. Sainz Jr. has overtaken Mick Schumacher.
But Schumacher's attempting to overtake again.
3 laps to go. Alright, so that's Norris in for the damage. So we're going to pass Norris back up into 14th. Norris fits the soft tyre.
And
Su-
Schumacher's
super soft
overtaken
tyre.
Norris.
Yes, he has.
Whereas Norris is just plummeting. And he gets the personal best. In Sector 1.
Cassidy now putting the times in. Let's turn it back up with Lewis. Get out of the way, Latifi.
If you know what's good for you.
Yeah, you might have just won yourself IRL, a lifetime supply of Red Bull, but you know, we could call in a hit on you if we wanted to. Right,
I mean, the assassin might be quite incompetent about it. It might say lovely whatever we're having as he throws a toaster at your head, but hey.
Oh my god.
He's got spirit.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Please.
I think we're alright for now.
Lando Norris has spun on his super soft tyre.
Ouch.
Oh my god, this lap from Lewis is absolutely mega. It's going to be a 1:27. It's got to be like a 1:27. Oh, 1:28.2.
It's the final lap.
Oh my god.
Cassidy has to get past Latifi and Ocon.
Both Williams.
Yep, he's gotten past Latifi. He just needs to catch up and get past Ocon before he can go full beans up to us.
He's got 5 seconds. There's no way. There's no way.
Exactly. Fuel-wise, we're doing well.
Oh, he's on for another PB. Come on. Come on. Is he going to do? He's going to do it. He's only going to go and do it.
And that
Lewis
is...
Hamilton wins.
What did I say at the beginning of this stream? What did I say?
Yes.
I can't remember.
We do so well at wet races.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Wet race shenanigans is our specialty.
Part of me's a little bit annoyed that maybe if we'd stayed on the Inter with Mick longer, he might have got points. But
Well, it's a lesson.
Oh, we won the race! We won the race!
We've won an F1 race.
In our first season. Oh, I'm over the moon with that. Mega. Absolutely mega. That rockets us past Williams. I think that's like concrete, signed, sealed, delivered us 6th in the championship. It was perfect on tyres as well. If we had to have done a couple more laps, our tyres would have just fallen off a cliff. I can't believe he did it. Oh. Just the most perfect drive. We got those tyres to last to the end. Leclerc fought his way back to 4th. But we won. We actually won. By 5.3 seconds, Lewis Hamilton wins the Brazilian Grand Prix. Oh god, and Sjeck von Warnless was back on the top step of a podium. Be like, yes, hello.
It's a me, Sjeck von Warnless. Arms chopping in random motions, legs just like bowed, eyebrows waggling.
Hamilton takes 5th in the driver standings off of Rick Bobby. Only 7 points behind Lando Norris.
Nice.
And we take 6th.
Very nice.
Now we come to expect wins and won't expect any of this second or won't accept any of this second or third nonsense. Yo, true. Oh man. But hey, one race left of this season, and then we build the new car. Man, what if our car next year is actually like competitive?
Hopefully it will be, because technically we didn't build the car for this year, did we?
No, we didn't.
You didn't?
No, we
No,
didn't.
because it was a promotion from F2. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Get
Wait,
those relationships up. Top.
you mean to tell me that we've been racing in an F2 car?
No.
So they give you like a base stat. They do like basic
Oh,
minimum.
I see. Right. Had me worried there for a moment. I'm
We haven't
mildly
actually been
impressed.
racing at all. There's been no car. There is no race.
It's all a simulation.
I knew I was drinking
I'll
too
bring
much.
that up again.
And if we're having this conversation, I need several more drinks. Preferably strong, so I don't remember the conversation.
Oh, dude, we did it! We won
What?
a race!
Or a sharp knock to the head will do.
So, that now means that aside from our first season of F2, we've won races in like near every season. Let's double check that. Yeah, aside from our first F2 season, we've won a race in every season. I mean, we dominated F3. And then now we've come to F1 and we've 4 podiums and the win. Oh, that's just the greatest thing. I am the Motorsport Manager has you. You have 2 options: the red pill or the blue hammer. Oh, dude, yeah, I accept the interview. Alpine's Norris had a bit of a disaster on race. Listen, you know, like, he got unlucky. He's all right. He's Lando Norris. You know, he's a good driver. And then when Lewis beats him in the championship, which he will, maybe, we'll see. Okay, 1 race left, Doha, 10 days. Never raced there, like in this. No, we might have done in F2 actually. I can't remember. I honestly can't remember. But oh, we've gone and bloody done it. Unbelievable scenes for the win in Brazil. Sponsors wise, we're up to that 5-star sponsor appeal.
Nice. When's the next sponsor?
Next sponsor
5
is,
races.
Yeah,
8 races away.
Jenny.
It's, you know, it's a ways away. It's a bit of a ways away, but hey, it's all fine. It's all good. So, well, thank you for watching this greatly successful stream. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment any feedback down below. Subscribe and enable those notifications to be kept up to date with the content that comes to the channel. And do please check out the description box where we have a team channel, we have our Twitter handles, and we have our Discord. Gentlemen, on this truly magnificent Friday, glory on this Friday, do you have any final closing words and or thoughts?
I may have already mentioned this while you were getting a drink, but I'm getting my my booster jab tomorrow. So that's why we had this conversation about the whole thing going
Booking
with Lee's unluckiness with the website because it keeps crashing on him. But yeah, and also I don't have anything I've not already mentioned. So yeah.
Sweet. I feel that was very, that was a roundabout way of saying not a lot.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was like, that's such a weird ending to say something like that.
Lee, you got anything?
I mean, how do I outdo that? I mean, that's fucking... Come on. Seriously, how
You flatter me. You're making me blush, Lee.
am I meant to outdo that? Seriously.
Oh, God damn it. No, it's not.
By the sounds of it,
Oh, the moment's ruined. Fuck off.
on
joke.
a genuinely serious note, though, Lee,
Yeah.
anything to
Not that I know of.
not that he knows of? Well, sounds like based upon earlier, I will be the lone member of the team heading to Doha to see us through for the season finale.
Well, I'll be lurking in the chat.
Michael be lurking. Lee's off out.
I might be lurking. Who knows?
Lee may be lurking. Who knows? There may be a pair of lurkers. I will have full control of Sieg von Warnless, so...
I'll leave the instruction manual for the eyebrows under my seat.
Please do, because I have no idea how you get him to do that.
Is an art form.
What else is there? Spider-Man tomorrow. Going to see Spider-Man tomorrow.
Yep.
I'm excited to see.
Very hyped for it.
To see Spider-Man. I'm also going to be going and getting some of my Yu-Gi-Oh collection valued, and may or may not make some cheeky sales or trades. We'll see. But yeah, other than that, I think we're all done here. Thank you, Bold Sir Rob, and anyone else who has watched today. As I always say, stay safe, stay happy, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.